going to do a real quick, like, consumer buyer beware, don't buy this crap kind of thing. Okay. We're going to do this real quick. So when I was in my excitement over Pokopia, which is so fun, everybody. Like, I hope everybody, what is my hair even doing? I don't care. Pokopia has been amazing and fun, and it's just silly and chill. And the fact that the way that you get Pokemon is just, you create like a sweet, safe little place for them to come and visit you. And then if they want to move in, you do little things for them. And then they're like, oh, you're really nice. I want to stay here. Like, come on, it's the best. So this last week when I was placing an Amazon order, I was like, do you know what would be great is to have a book that has some like tips and tricks with Pokopia, or even like all the different things that you can do to get the different types of Pokemon come to your hangout place, right? So browse through, and I know, like, I'm not a stupid person, especially when it comes to books and that kind of stuff, right? I know there's going to be AI stuff. I know there's going to be knockoff stuff. Like, I knew I needed to be paying attention. What is happening? I knew I needed to be paying attention to, and my pony thing is just completely gone. It's amazing. Okay. I knew I needed to be paying attention to AI and to just knock off stuff, people taking advantage, right, of the excitement around this new game, which it happens. And, you know, I guess I can't fault people for trying, for bandwagoning, but anyway, don't AI stuff. So I even looked for one that said official. I looked for one, right, that had Nintendo and the game manufacturer, right? Like, I looked for all the things, and I checked the picture, and the picture was like the game cover, right? So, okay, right? At least it's not some AI generated garbage picture. So I want to say it was like $14, and I was like super excited. I was thinking about like getting it, and then when it got here, if it was amazing, I was gonna hide it and keep it for Easter, right? Look at this garbage that came. Okay, so at first it's like, oh, wow, like, and then you look at it and it's like, wait a minute. So start looking at the Pokemon in the background, like, what is happening? And some of these are like cute little like actual renders, right? That this person like forced into some like AI catastrophe. And then the inside, no pictures, there's typos, it's just, it's awful. It's awful. And the kicker for me, so of course, take this out of the box. See, that's the other thing too. I had another Amazon order come today, and that stuff did come in a box, but Meta Knight did not come in a box. What the crap? Refer to other video. So I go on and I hit return on this bad boy, and Amazon just tells me to keep it and they'll refund my money. They know this is worthless. They know that they're not going to be able to sell this again. So now I'm stuck with it. I think I'm actually going to like cut out the logo, although it's even kind of like smashed together, right? And has like some AI tells in it, the way that the logo's put together. Not amazing. So right, this is definitely a fool me once situation. I got too excited. I should have just been like, I'll just wait. I'll wait until there's like, because that would be amazing, right? To have like a full, complete guide to how to get any Pokemon on Pokopia with like adorable little pictures and things. Because the way, oh my gosh, everything that Pokopia does is adorable. This is turning into me selling you Pokopia, which hopefully you already have it. Like, I don't even want to touch this. I don't want it by me. When you're trying to like work and do things, right? It gives you super clear, concise instructions, right? Maybe a little animation, right? Like, oh, water the flowers, or that kind of stuff, which is great, because then my kids have already gotten to be like, well, I don't have to do that. I'll just go get a Pokemon, right? I'll get a Pokemon to light the lights. I'll get a Pokemon to water the flowers or the grass. It's amazing. And then as you are like progressing, you know, there's little noises and tells and lights and things that like, oh, you know, it's like, brah, and you know that you're working towards fulfilling the creation of that little environment that will then be inviting enough that a friend will come and then you can interact with them and maybe they will stay and hang out. Maybe you make them a cozy home. And then we're already into it far enough where like Combi didn't like being near fire. So we had to like move Combi's little cozy spot. And then when Combi moved, Charmander didn't like the lack of something that went with Combi's home. So then I think we built him like a little birdhouse or something. Anyway, it's so cute. And it's just completely, and they absolutely nailed the balance of the cute, but it's not dull, right? Like there are always things to do and things to take down and mountains to level, right? And bridges to build over water and all these different things that you can do with all these different building materials. But it's also all completely up to you. And I feel like as we're progressing, we feel that freedom. Like it's not like, oh, you know, I gotta go shake all my fruit trees so that I can make some money so Tom Nook will let me expand my house. It's not like that. It is very, very chill. Sometimes you do have to wait for things, but it tells you like exactly, right? Come back at 5:47 p.m. tomorrow and this will be available to you. So you're not even left guessing, where like Animal Crossing sometimes would be like, oh, tomorrow. And it's like, okay, tomorrow 12 hours, tomorrow 24 full hours. Like, is it after the hours of 3 o'clock? Like, I feel like sometimes, or if it's raining, things aren't going to happen. I feel like the time frame in Animal Crossing is sometimes lax. So anyway, just buyer beware, especially as we're getting closer to Easter and end of school stuff, as people are getting excited to provide their kids with educational things. Like that's a thing, that's a book, right? That would be reference material. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself as an educated consumer who should know better. I'm annoyed that Amazon lets that stuff exist, and I'm annoyed and I wish they could just get sued into the ground for posing as the official, right, Nintendo endorsed Pokopia guidebook. It's awful. Anyway, I'm going to go hang out with some Pokopia, right, and enjoy some video games instead of complaining about them. And I'm so glad you were here. And as always, thanks for playing.